Can you still hear me? Awesome. I'm going to stand over here and you can tell me if you still hear me. Can you hear me now? Still okay? Perfect. Good evening, everyone. We have a nice mix tonight. Some people in person, some people joining us online. So nice to see everyone here tonight. So we'll start on our backs, on our spine. Whatever posture is going to be the most comfortable for you, lie on your back. So some people enjoy having their feet long or the bottom of the mat. Sometimes it's comfortable to have the knees bent and have the feet into the mat. So just take a few moments and play around and see what you find to be the most comfortable. Maybe if the knees are bent, you bring your feet to the long edges of your mat. You get a little bit of a wider stance. And you almost have the knees knocking in together like this. Sometimes that can be comfortable for the low back. Another option. Once you're there, just begin to settle into your space. You can have the arms out long beside you, palms up or down, whatever feels more comfortable or more intuitive for you today. It's a great opportunity, if you're comfortable as well, to begin to gently close the eyes. And start to take a few minutes to check in with your physical body. Just notice how you're feeling this evening. Whatever it is that maybe you had to move through during your day-to-day to arrive here at your practice, know that you have made it. You have arrived on your mat. Noticing whatever you need to notice in the physical body. Any areas that you may feel as though you might be holding tension or stress. But also inviting yourself to notice any areas that feel particularly open or particularly ready and willing to move tonight. With that same kindness and softness that you use to explore the physical body, try to do the same now with your mental and emotional self. So just notice how you make it feel. Maybe acknowledging any of those emotions, those thoughts, those things that went on today. Sometimes on our mat, it's one of the only times, one of the few times that we can actually notice and really check in and see how we feel. Take a few moments here to do so. Really trying to do so from a place of love and compassion. So there's no right or wrong way to feel, nothing that you need to feel. Whatever comes up for you is what needs to be acknowledged right now. And let's begin to gently shift that focus, that awareness, and draw it to our breath. And as you focus on your breath, just taking a few moments to be an observer. Maybe notice the quality of the breath. Maybe the length of your inhales and your exhales. How do they feel in the body? Do you notice them originating anywhere or ending anywhere? Breath can be a very powerful tool, a very powerful way to check in physically and emotionally. And as we move through our day, as we get busy and kind of swept up in the day-to-day, sometimes we can lose that connection with our breath. We can lose that fullness. Let's begin here to connect a little bit more with that breath. So maybe drawing the hands to your belly if you wish. You're welcome to leave them where they are if you prefer. And just start to take full breaths into those hands. You want to feel that full expansion, that rising of the hands as you push the belly. And then the exhale as those hands sink a little bit closer down towards your mat, a little bit closer down towards the earth. So often we imagine that breath, that expansion is being only in the front of the body. So maybe drawing those hands a little bit closer towards your hips or to your side body. See if you can allow that push of the hands into the side of your body as well. Feel that expansion to the side of your rib cage. And here, begin to focus that breath into the back body. So maybe you notice as you inhale that low back just imprints a little bit more down into the mat. We feel a little bit more connection in that lumbar spine. And see if maybe you can combine all of those three together. So as you inhale, you're filling out through the front body, the side body, and the back body. And then as you're emptying, you're emptying all three of those spaces. So we call a 360-degree breath. So really full. Really using all of those muscles. If you wish to set an intention for your practice this evening, this would be a wonderful time to do so. Do whatever it was that drew you to your mat today, whatever drew you to your practice. Maybe allowing that to be your why for tonight. Let's begin to draw movement back into the body. So maybe some wiggles, fingers, toes. If it feels right, maybe gently turning the head from side to side. Maybe gentle rocks of the hips as well. And from here, we'll begin to plant feet into the mat. So soles of the feet come to the mat, knees come towards the sky. Take a moment and hug those knees into the chest if that feels right for you. Give yourself a little hug, a little massage for that low back. I always like here as well. So take a moment and roll through the ankles in one direction, really spread and reach through those toes, and then scrunch those toes up nice and tall. Working out through the bottom of the feet into the ankles. And then let's plant those feet down into the mat, approximately hip width distance. And then you can bring those hands back to the belly and we'll move through a few of those pelvic tones. So nice and gentle movements. As you inhale, notice you find that curve, that space behind your low back. And then as you exhale, draw that navel in towards the spine. Gently begin to push that low back onto the mat. So tipping that pelvis forward and backwards, a very subtle, small movement. A little bit of core engagement, a little bit of activation through the back body, our posterior chain. So our practice today is going to be focused a lot around the back body and strengthening that area. Like with the breath, we so focus everything on the front of the body. So we're going to give a little bit of love to the back body. A few more of those toes. Nice and gentle. Good. And then try to find that balance between the interior and posterior tilt. So try to find what we would call quote unquote neutral. So you have a balance in between the two. So find where that lands for you. And then once you've found that, let's inhale the arms toward the back of the room, reaching those fingertips nice and long behind you. Good, and then as you exhale, let's bend into those elbows, come into our goddess arm. So bending into 90 degrees, coming into cactus arms. Good. And then send those fingertips back again, reaching those fingertips nice and long. Then exhale, bend. Maybe you want to find a little bit of a hover with the arms. So you make a little bit more activation with the shoulders. So continue with that movement, inhale back. Then exhale into that. Continue with that flow. And that lower body nice and stable and strong. Another 30. And after you finish your third one, let's draw those fingertips back down toward the heels. We're going to walk those heels in a little bit closer towards our glutes. And we're going to come into some gentle bridges. So pushing through the hands, pushing to the bottom of the feet, and begin to slowly send those hips up towards the side. So really gentle, slow, soft bridge to start. And once you're there, just take inventory of where you feel the activation. Maybe try squeezing through those glutes to help support the back body. And then slowly lower those hips back down to your mat. Continue to move through those bridges. So move through your own pattern of breath. Sometimes it's more comfortable to inhale as the hips come up. Again, squeeze to those glutes. Almost imagine like you're drawing those knees towards one another. So you have activation through the leg. And then lower yourself down, nice and slow when you're ready. So as we continue here, we're working through those glutes, wakening up through the back body. We're waking up through the legs, engaging through the quads, into the hamstring. Pushing nice and richly out of those feet. Let's do another 2 more. And on that last one, I invite you to hold it up. See if you can hold it for just a little bit longer. So try to find those points of connection. So pushing out through the feet, drawing those knees towards each other. Squeeze through your bum cheeks, push out through those shoulders, up through that chest. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. Slowly lower yourself back down a bit. Draw those knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Begin to come over onto whatever side you'd like to. So coming onto your favorite side, just taking a moment, resting on the side body. You can rest your head on the bottom arm, and just take a few breaths, really trying to focus that breath into your back body here. So maybe even placing your hand on your low back, and seeing as you take your next few breaths, if you can try to push into your hands. And then after that next exhale, let's use that bottom hand to help us up into our tabletop position. So find yourself there. As a general rule, we say wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, but if it's more comfortable to have a bit of a wider stance with the low body, please feel free to take that. Some shifts from side to side is a great way to find that position of comfort. We're going to give a little bit of love to those wrists. This is something I've been doing a lot lately at home, and I find it helps a lot when you're doing a lot of work on your hands and your knees, or if you do a lot of planks at home, which we won't do today, I promise. But, but it's good to practice anyway. So we have those fingertips pointing forward, and from here, just begin to slowly shift that weight over top of the wrists and then back. So go nice and slow to start, and just see how that feels. So you should feel an activation start to come into the forearms and into the wrists. You want to continue to push through those fingertips. So try not to dump into the wrist when you're coming forward, but continue to push out through the pads of the fingers. Okay, probably feeling some activation through the shoulders as well. You can tap or untap the toes. And let's come back to the center, and we're going to draw the fingers out to the side. So the wrists are in, the fingers are out. And from here, we're going to take just a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to very gently begin to do the same thing. So slowly try to draw past the wrists and come back towards the heels. Doesn't need to be a big movement. You can be nice and slow. Just go to where you're able. And then we're going to come back to the center. So you can either stay here, or if you wanted to try this one, you can have the fingertips come towards your body. So your wrists and your forearms are pointing forward. And if it doesn't feel good, again, you can have your hand out to the side, or you can have them forward. And we're going to try that rock again. And this block, we want to practice a little bit more coming back. So those wrists are keeping connection with the mat, and we feel more of a stretch into our forearms. So we're sinking back almost like we were coming into our child's pose, and then we feel that stretch through the forearms. Nice and gentle, nice and slow. Yeah, one at a time is a great option as well. Beautiful. And let's come back to the sides, so fingertips out to the sides, and then we'll draw those fingertips back to the center. Okay. Take a moment here to set up those hips again, so knees underneath hips. And then we're going to come into a little bit of work for, like I said, the back body. So we're going to work on those glutes. I know those are everyone's favorites, and I feel like I say glutes all the time. I caught myself the other day, I feel like I say it like a million times in class. So we'll step that right foot back, tuck those right toes, and just begin to rock forward and backwards on that right foot. Okay, so here we feel that length, that stretch to the calf, maybe a little bit into the ankle as well. Right, and then we're going to begin to bend into that right knee, and we're going to send that right foot up towards the sky. And we're going to do these little kicks. So we're going to kick that right sole of the foot up to the sky, almost like we're giving it a high five. And while we do that, we want to squeeze through our right bum cheek and squeeze the left bum cheek because we're stabilizing through that left bum cheek as well. Good. So nice squeeze, engage. If you find any pinching in the low back, just come a little bit lower and really focus on that squeeze of your glute. Yeah, good job. We're going to do another 3, 2, 2, 1. Just joking. Extend that, I'm not joking, extend that right leg out behind, and then we're going to send that right foot up onto the mat. The left hand is going to stay planted, and that right arm is going to peel out to the side. Gaze can come with the right arm. Great opportunity to roll to that right wrist with the break. Wiggle through those fingers, make a nice big stretch. Good, and then let's roll and bring that right hand back down to meet the mat. Bring that right knee back in. You can sit back on those heels, take a moment, give those wrists a break. And let's come on to the opposite side as you're ready. So set yourself up back into that tabletop, and let's give that left side its chance. So left toes tap, and then we're rocking back and forth. Push that heel away. I don't know, when you're ready, let's come into those donkey kicks. So we're going to bend to that left knee, push that left sole of the foot up towards the side, squeeze to that left butt cheek. Oh my gosh, I can feel the sun. And really push up. Good. Nice job. Try to keep that sole of the foot coming up towards the sky. So toes towards the shin. Yeah, good job. Okay, we're going to go for, let's go for 4. 3, I can see you looking at me. 2, 1. Ha-ha, I did it properly this time. Good, and we'll send that left foot out to the side. Plant that left foot, plant the right hand. Inhale the left, arm up towards the side. Good, and good, that left side great. Nice roll. Beautiful. Change direction. Draw that left hand down, and that left knee comes in. Let's come into a nice child's pose. Give you a bit of a break here. The knees can come wide, or they can come closer together. You can reach those fingers out in front of you. Take a moment to feel that connection of the forehead beneath the mat. So maybe a gentle rock from side to side. And let's come into some caterpillar roll. So really push the path of the fingertips into the mat, tuck the chin towards the chest, and roll yourself back out into that tabletop. Take a moment here in that tabletop and pause. Good. And send those hips back into your child's pose. So nice articulation through that spine, almost like we're coming into cat in the roll. So as you're ready, tuck that chin and roll, articulating each vertebrae, good. And then come into that table. Good. Let's do 2 more. And maybe you find moving even past that table, you're coming into more of a modified. So maybe there wasn't like just a sneaky one. They sneak up on you. And after we finish your next one, we're going to pause in that table or that modified plank. If you want that little bit of extra challenge, I'm not going to go it. And then yogi's choice, you're welcome to stay in that table, come into your child, or if you want to come into your down dog, you can walk those hands forward, push up through the feet, and come into your downward facing dog. Your blocks, so whatever you do, you can always place your blocks under your hands, so comfortable. So as you're in your down dog here, you're pushing out from the hands and the feet, trying to create that kind of equal distribution between the hands and feet. So you can always have a bend into the knees at all times. Sometimes that can help create that lift. All right, pedaling one foot then the other, lifting, lowering. Beautiful. Let's all take a nice bend into those knees and then walk ourselves up to the front of our mat as many steps as we need to get ourselves there. Those blocks can come along with you, or they can come off to the side if you use them. And let's come into a forward fold. So forward fold, a couple options. You can have the feet underneath the hips, or maybe it's more comfortable to have the feet in more of a wider sit, so the feet towards the long ends of your mat. You can find some sway, you can find some stillness. And let's come to the center and take a nice slow roll up to standing. nice tuck of the chin, roll through your spine all the way up. And lift and reach those arms up towards the sky. And then draw them down through your heart. Take a few breaths in our Tadasana. Really push out through the feet. Almost feel like you're lifting through that space behind your knees. Soften the shoulders and then press up towards the ears. And keep that core nice and engaged. Begin to continue to work through that back body. We'll come into the shoulders this time. So nice inhale to lift the arms up. And then we're going to draw the hands behind the head. You can interlace the fingers or just have the hands behind you. So the elbows are going to be out to the side. And we're going to do a few little, they're not crunches, but they're going to maybe feel like crunches. So I'm going to call them variation crunches. We're going to open the elbows out to the side. And then we're going to draw the elbows together, draw that chin towards the chest, almost like you're grounding through your upper back. And then open up and close. The whole time you find those feet nice and planted. Notice if you're sticking that butt out as you come down. Try to keep that core engaged. So draw that navel in. More. On your next one, let's open those elbows out to the side, open those arms and draw the arms out to the side, palms forward, and then palms back. And lower the hands down, and then reach and lift them up. And we're going to come into forward fold and send the arms out to the side, but really, really slow. So gentle bend into the knees and fold down. And as you fold down, squeeze those glutes and see if you can find engagement through the back of your legs to your hamstrings. Nice and slow, good, and land there. Let's come into a halfway lift, so draw the hands towards the shins, find that length through the spine, the gaze can come to the front of your mat. Good, and then again, find that engagement as you find a gentle bend through the knees and lower yourself back down to your folds. Good, one more halfway lift, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, folds. Beautiful. We're going to plant those hands and we're going to step the left foot back into our lunge. Lots of different options. You can have that back left knee down. You can have that back left knee up. Whatever's going to make you more comfortable, come into the version that is going to work for you. Blocks are also great if you have them to bring them to the side to help with a little bit of balance. From wherever you are, we'll come up into that lunge. So nice bend into that front right knee, reaching those fingertips up. And then we're going to send those fingertips behind, reaching through. Those shoulder blades come together and you feel that engagement through the shoulders again. Good. Reach those arms up. And let's come into one more, reaching those fingertips behind. Good. And then reaching the fingertips up. Awesome. We're going to bend into that left elbow, hand, my left and knee right. So the right hand is behind your head. You can draw that left hand to your hip. And then we're going to come into some more of those folds. So we're opening up that right elbow to the side, and then we're drawing it in towards center. Again, you're tucking that chin towards the chest. So open and close. So you're welcome to stay here with that spine nice and long. Maybe if you want a bit more of a challenge, you draw that left hand down to the block into the mat, and you find a little bit more opening through that upper back, a little bit more into that lower back as well, as you open and close. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Awesome. And then the next time that elbow is out to the side, we're going to pause there, reach that right arm up towards the side. Left hand comes down to the mat or to the block, and we're into that twist. So reach those right fingertips, nice reach. And lower that right hand down to the mat or to the block. And we're going to walk out into a wide leg forward fold. So you can send yourself up back to that lunge and then pivot those feet so that they're facing the long edge of your mat. Once you're there, hands come to the hips, and you can slowly hinge yourself down, forward fold again. Your blocks can be right there to support if you wish. You can find a rock side to side, make your heel toes feet wider. If you want a little bit more of a stretch through the inner thighs into the groin area. And maybe find a bend, or maybe stillness. Good. Well, let's come into a halfway lift. So fingertips come to the mat in front of you. Inhale to that halfway lift, so find length. And then exhale to draw yourself down to that fold. So we begin to walk those fingertips back towards the right foot. That right foot is going to come, those right toes pointing towards the front of your mat. You're going to lead that left foot where they are. So it's going to parallel the short edge of your mat. And let's come into that warrior two. Just here for a quick moment, soften those shoulders, find that gaze, find that bend, and that front knee. And then we're going to find length through that front leg. We're going to send that left hip back, reach those right fingertips forward, and draw that right arm to the inside of the right leg, reach the left arm up, come into your triangle. Those blocks are great options too, to provide you a little bit more support here. So really try to push out through that left hip, all the while keeping that left glute nice and engaged. Good. Let's take a nice bend into that right knee and then come back to our warrior two. We're going to circle those arms, frame that front right foot. Those left toes are going to come back to face the front of the mat. And we're going to step ourselves up into our floater. Find yourself there. Maybe find that wider stance if you haven't given it a try yet. Find that sway. Good, and then nice and slow, we're going to take that roll up to standing. Roll yourself up. Good, lift and circle the arms, and then draw yourself back to the center. Maybe coming back to that intention. I'm going to do that sequence on the opposite side, so trying to do so without expectation, and I'm going to do my best to remember everything. It's hard to remember. Nice, inhale to lift the arms up, and then the hands come behind the head. That's not as elbows up. So familiar movement at this point, just begin to open and close. Maybe you find as you open, you come into a gentle back bend. Again, keeping that back body nice and engaged as you do so. That's it. One more of these arm flows. Beautiful. The next time the elbows are up to the side, keep that full extension through the arms, palms forward, palms back. Good, and then full circle with the arms, send them up, lift, reach. And then exhale, lower yourself down forward, fold, engage those glutes, find those hamstrings. Lovely. Nice inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Plant the hands. Let's step that right foot back this time. Again, the right knee can be down or it can be up, whatever's going to be more comfortable for you. And then we're in that lunge with the arms up towards the side. So finding that extension, that reach. And then reaching those fingertips behind, coming into your airplane. So fingertips reach, shoulder blades come together. Beautiful. Nice inhale to reach up. It's like hot yoga in here, it's really hot. Exhale to lower yourself back down. Sorry guys. Inhale to reach up, we're going to do the next one now because I got so distracted. And then exhale to lower yourself back down. Jen, I can see you counting me over there. Just joking. And then inhale to reach up. That left hand coming behind, elbow out to the side, right hand can come to the right hip. And then you're going to move through some of those open and closing through the left elbow. Again, you can have the spine nice and long, or you can come a little bit more forward and maybe get a little bit more availability. Beautiful. Nice job. Good. And then the next time that elbow is out to the side, reach that left arm all the way up to the side. Come into your twist. So that right hand is down, left arm is up. Nice twist, nice and strong. Beautiful. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower that arm back down. And then we're going to pivot and come back into that wide leg forward fold. So the toes face the opposite long side of your mat. Maybe this time you're walking your fingertips from one side to the other. Jen, you're getting a good view of my back side here. Jen is my friend that's on the computer screen. Again, let's come to that nice halfway lift. Fingertips up, nice inhale. Good, exhale down, beautiful. Good, pivot on those left toes. So left toes face the front of your mat. The back foot stays parallel to the short edge. We're coming back to that warrior 2. Good. Take a moment here, settle yourself in, not here for long. And then we're going to come into that triangle. So find that leg, do that front left leg, send that right hip back, reach those left fingertips forward, and then bring the left hand to the inside of the left leg, or to a block, or to the mat. And reach your right fingertips up. And send that right hip forward. Let's take a nice bend into that front left knee. Roll yourself back out. 2. Good. Circle those arms around. Frame that left foot. Those right toes come facing the front of the mat again. We're going to drop that right knee. And then send that left knee back to meet its partner. Let's come into a child's pose. Take a few breaths in your oh my God. I did turn the AC on too.
I thought maybe it was just me because I haven't done this.
No, I found in the sun too coming there in the window too. So settle yourself in there. Try to make those breaths come through the nose if you can. So in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice and gentle. And then slow things down now, I promise. Another 3 breaths from your child. So continuing to breathe through the nose. And from there, let's come all the way down to lie onto our bellies. Use those forearms to help you roll. And come to lie onto our belly. We're going to come into half frog. So as we did quite a bit of work through the glutes today, we're going to relax a little bit through there as well. So you can have your elbows out to the side. You can rest your forehead in the center of your hand, or you can chain sides as well. So we're going to bend through that right knee and draw that right knee up towards the right elbow. Those right toes are out to the side. You can either have that forehead at center, or you can have it, if you want to get a big twist, you can have the right side down so you're looking left. And taking full breaths here as you release through that right glute. exhale, let's send that right leg back to meet its partner. Take a moment, draw that gaze back through center. Maybe shuffle those hips from side to side. We'll come into the opposite side as you're ready, so that you can bend to the left, drawing that left knee up, left toes out to the side, and maybe your gaze comes to the right. Use that final breath on the left side. And then allowing that left leg to come back to meet its partner. Take a moment, center down to pause. And then we're going to come to lying on our backs. So you can leave your head facing this way if you want, and just turn yourself around. Or you can have your head facing whatever way you prefer. Just come to lying onto your spine. You can have your feet planted, the knees towards the sky when you get there. And let's come back to a few of those pelvic tilts like we did at the beginning of class. Maybe noticing you might have a little bit more availability through that low body. You tilt that pelvis forwards and back. Come into a happy baby, so you can draw those knees in towards the chest, soles of the feet towards the sky. The hands can come to the outside of the feet, or the hands can come to calves, or that space behind the knees. Just sending those feet up towards the sky, those knees down. Maybe finding a rock, maybe finding some stillness. Begin to draw those knees back towards each other and then allow the feet to come back down to the mat. Taking any final postures that your body is asking for this evening. So maybe that's coming back into a bridge, maybe it's coming into cogwheel pose with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, maybe a full body stretch. Just whatever your body seems to be asking for, take a few moments of time for that moment. As you're ready, you can begin to settle yourself into whatever your Shavasana is going to look like tonight. Maybe it's similar to where you found yourself at the beginning of your practice, legs long or knees bent. Find that spot of comfort, of rest. So often through our days, our practice, and we really value movement, we value strength, and those things are very important. But also reminding yourself the importance of valuing rest, of valuing stillness. Just reminding yourself that this time, this stillness, this place of peace is just as important as the movement you already created tonight in your practice. So allow these moments of stillness to be just breathing. We begin to feel ready. First, allow the mind to come back to the space of thoughts to come back in. Maybe taking a moment to commit to yourself or to remind yourself gently to continue to carve out these moments of time for yourself. Great practice. Why don't you just be still? Begin to allow movement to come back into the body as well when you're ready. Fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. If your body reaches for a full body stretch or hugs the knees into the chest. And make your way onto your favorite side, whatever side you choose is your favorite for today. And like we did at the beginning of class, really feeling that breath and noticing it in the back body. To sit as you're ready. Whatever comfortable version of seated is going to work for you this evening. You can keep your eyes closed if you're comfortable with that. And your knees, your heart center. Maybe if your hands are at heart center, you gently tuck the chin towards the chest. And gratitude for yourself for all you were able to accomplish during your practice. For making it to your mind, but an accomplishment itself. And grateful for our practice of yoga, able to learn from one another, from our teachers, all the yoga videos and texts that we have available to us. So thankful to continue to be lifelong learners. You have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening. And it's so wonderful to practice with all of you. Always having a week, and I'm so glad we get to do it again in person. So from my life to yours. Hey everyone. Hey, in person, so lovely. Okay.
What's good?
Thanks.
It's different,
It is, yeah.
very different to do the online versus.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
It's been good to do the online.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
thanks, Jen. It's good to see you. I'll see you again soon.